Mika, do you have us squared away?
Yeah, I plan
All right, cool. Thank you all very much for having us here. So my story tonight is that my family was involved with creating or inventing Earth Day, which is celebrated every year internationally, worldly. Today is World Story Day, worldly in 192 countries. So, thank you. As Ann said, I'm from Santa Barbara, California. And so are my folks and everyone I know up there. So both my parents, my aunts, my uncles, all their friends, they all went to UCSB. Now this was a while ago, and it was the newest UC at the time. And if those of you know, it's on the bluff above Goleta Beach. And so they were big fans of, obviously, the ocean and ecology and the environment and whatnot. Well, and they lived in Isla Vista, so probably weed as well. And beer. Okay, so they're big fans of the ocean, the environment, weed, and beer, those college graduates when they finished up. All right, so then fast forward to 1969. On January 28th, 1969, Platform A of the Unocal Oil Company had a massive blowout. It was the biggest oil spill in the history of the United States up till that point. Over 4 million gallons of crude oil came onto our beaches. Yeah. Needless to say, nobody was very happy about that. At that time, my uncle, Jim Billig, was the leader of the local Sierra Club. His good friend, Bud Bottoms, was an activist and an artist. By the way, Bud built and designed the dolphin fountain statue at the base of Stearns Wharf, for those of you that have ever seen that. It's very beautiful. And quite a few other activists in the neighborhood. As soon as that happened, they got together and they formed, sign number 1, GOO, Get Oil Out. So that was the activation with all this oil on our beaches. Man, you gotta move it for her. All right, GOO, Get Oil Out. So I was 10 at the time, and my younger brother, Matt, and my cousin, Jamie Billig, we got out and we made signs like this, and we got down and we protested against the oil spill. We wanted our beaches back, of course. Now, this is back in the old days. You couldn't like retweet something or repost something. You had to make a sign, get your ass out there. You had to call the newspaper, have them come down and report on it, because that's how things went viral back in the olden days. By the way, fast forward when I was 16 and I needed gas for my car, my views on domestic oil production may have changed a bit. But as a teenager, I think I'm allowed to change my views, unless I'm the only teenager that ever did that. I don't think so. Anyway, so we're out there, and what got the people in Santa Barbara really upset was the president of Unocal came to view the situation, and he said, "Thank goodness there was no loss of life." Well, of course, he's talking about on Platform A, his employees, right? But the problem was it was at the bottom of the pipe next to the ocean floor that came loose and all the oil came flying out. The entire ecosystem is dead. All the fish are dead. All the seabirds are dead. All the otters, the seals, everything's dead. And that's when this group of activists said, hey, we got to take it to the next level. So what they did is they scheduled a big gathering, a big meeting. Next slide. And here is the original poster. So this was on January 28th, 1970. So it was on the 1 year of the oil spill. And so it was called at that time Environmental Protection Day. That's what they called it. And they had some pretty big hitters that showed up, just so you guys know. So this is Jerry Brown, who ended up becoming our governor. Teague was our U.S. representative. Alan Cranston was our senator for many, many years. Udall was the Secretary of the Interior under LBJ at that time. So they were all there, and they said, you know what? And now, back up, one more thing. It was held at Santa Barbara City College, which the stadium right there looks right over Ledbetter Beach, where all the oil is still on the ground. So they said, we need to take it to the next level. So Alan Cranston got together with the senator from Minnesota, and they proposed to the Senate to have a day of remembrance of this. Now they had to pick a date, and apparently January 28th was taken. I guess you got pizza day and ice cream day and whatever. So it's April 22nd is the date they selected. Going forward, and they changed the name then to Earth Day. So now Earth Day is celebrated, as I said, not only in our country every year on April 22nd, but in 192 countries around the world. Now that's the biggest event or anniversary that we've exported, because not 192 countries celebrate either our Thanksgiving or our 4th of July, but they do celebrate Earth Day every year. And that's my story. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Long Beach Community Theater. Thank you guys for your help.
Thank you.